It's now tag team time. 30 minutes duration. 2 falls, 2 submissions, 2 knockouts decide the winners. Introducing in the blue corner, the Wensor brothers, Gary and Eddie Wensor. Their opponents in the red corner, the martial arts fighters, Chris Adams and Iron Fist, Clive Myers.
So once again, grapple fans, it's tag team time, and a lot of weight difference here. The Flying Wensors from Wellingborough, Northamptonshire. There they are. The one on the right, Gary at 13.9, his big brother Ed Wensor at 15.7. But their opponents, Clive Myers, a mere 11.7, that's Iron Fist. Chris Adams at 12 stone 3, the judo boy, black belt, third dan. The martial arts fighters giving away a lot of weight this afternoon. Over 30 minutes, 2 falls, 2 submissions, 2 knockouts, or 2 disqualifications to decide the winners here. So easily identifiable, the Wensors, of course, in their double-strapped
Seconds away, commence wrestling.
Here we go for 30 minutes, and it's Gary Wensor versus Chris Adams who start us off. Chris Adams, one of the few barefoot wrestlers in the business, although he has got black bandages around the ankles this afternoon. Gary Wensor doesn't want to know for the moment, apparently. Dave Reese makes sure he gets back facing his man at least, but he won't give off the ropes. Conferences between the Wensor brothers already. Yes, that's the speed of Chris Adams. Great arm rolls he's got. And he's out fast, Gary. He hasn't tagged though, he's got to get in again. Now he can tag. And in comes big brother Ed Wensor. W-E-N-S-O-R from Northamptonshire. And again, French fist went in there, and the foot when he was down. The referee pretty sure, but not sure enough. And of course now Chris Adams has got to deal with a man 3 stone heavier. And Gary comes into the ring, told to get out. The referee back to it. Of course, Chris Adams gets thrown right across. And Ed Wensor continuing as the referee admonishes his brother. Both of them in. Gary comes in officially. The referee Ed gets out. And Chris Adams not having a ball at the moment. Back elbows and forearms coming at him from all directions. Straight arm left and right over the top with it. If he'd hold him up there, he might have submitted from it, but he let him go right over the top. It's a big man for Chris Adams to take on here. Back hammer right up there. Nicely over the top this time, Chris, and he eventually gets the tag. And in comes Iron Fist, who goes straight in. And a back roll, taking his man with him on the twist. And again, the eye-head scissors and the throw out. Beautifully done. And in comes the fist there. He wants him to take his head. That's why he wanted it. That's why Iron Fist wanted Ed Wensor to take his ankle, so that the right instep could come to the back of the neck. Gary warning Iron Fist about something. And he's in. Both of the men outside the ring, correctly on the tag rope at the moment. Forearm uppercuts, quick ones. And in comes Ed Wensor again. Out goes Gary. Trying to slow down Iron Fist now. Clive Myers. With a straight arm lift again with Iron Fist landing on the top rope. Thought he was going for a ride outside the ring then. And a crutch hold by Gary. Doesn't follow it. That man on the deck, of course, is the World Arm Wrestling Champion under 15 stone at this precise moment. Tremendously powerful arms. In comes Ed Wensor, still holding Clive Iron Fist Myers away from his own corner so he can't tag. And all the way down, saved himself a backdrop by the feet getting there first. Gary trying to make it 2-1 here. And Ed Wensor dishing it out as his brother's getting admonished. And Chris Adams rushes over to the referee and makes sure he turns around to look and see what's happening here. Yes. So 5 minutes gone in this tag contest. No score, but the martial arts fighters in a little bit of trouble against the heavier men so far. Oh, so far. Chops and Ed Wensor comes on the other side and they both get it. Wensor got too near, the elder Wensor got too near there, the big fella. And they both felt Clive Myers' feet. They don't want to know at the moment, neither of them. Gary getting counted, so he's got to get in on 8. And Chris Adams is opposite him. Better posting the second one. A switch. The follow up and the monkey climb is on. There it is. Beauty. And another one. Chris Adams trying. Yes. Lands him in the bottom rope. Trying a third. But this time he goes down the back instead and tries to take his man on a double leg Nelson. Can he hold it? But Ed Wensor throws him off, and a public warning against Ed Wensor.
Public warning to the Wensor brothers. First public warning, Wensor brothers.
Chris Adams in trouble as long as this is allowed to go on. But he's still out. He's still managing to counter it. Oh, great. Great. Lovely little bit of showmanship there. And in comes Clive Myers. Both times that the Wensor brothers have got in together, they've answered for it. The moment they don't want to know, the referee will start counting any second. It's Gary who's supposed to be in. Yes, now here he goes counting. And he's got to get it. Gary Wensor versus Iron Fist Myers. And Ed's decided to come in. We didn't see a tag then. The slam, and he came too close. He came too close, and those Myers' feet came into action again. Oh, straight fingers to the throat. What a beauty! What a beauty! Oh, he didn't have time that one well. in between, both of them at the same time. The power of those arms. Yes, lovely stuff. Great exhibition of tag wrestling there by Iron Fist. And finally it settles down with Ed Wensor versus Chris Adams. And amazingly, no public warning. Oh, it's only one public warning. Ed Wensor got one in the first few minutes. Myers comes across too. He's been sent back, but Chris Adams is in trouble in the opposite corner because the referee's talking to Myers. Gary versus Chris Adams. Yes, caught on the arm roll. Yes, beautiful arm roll again by Adams. He really is hot at that. Yes, again the arm roll, the opposite arm. This time Gary's had enough. He wants to tag fast. Just 10 minutes gone in this tag contest. And Gary really doesn't want to know anymore for a moment. Still no score, except for one public warning against the larger Ed Wensor, larger Wensor brother. But Gary is in, finally persuaded to come back. And both of them are back. So Ed comes in against Iron Fist Myers. Oh yes, that's what he's got to do. Ed uses strength now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, taking on a beautiful backdrop, but the feet went down first. And in comes Gary on a tag. Gary Wensor now versus Iron Fist Myers. In trouble, the lighter men really can't stand up to the close-in jabs of these strong fellows from Northampton. Pulling ahead, Mare. Taking a little bit too close, that body check. And this time well out of the way. Well out of the way. Walked into that back elbow and another straight arm jab with the straight fingers. And a tag now to Chris Adams to take on Gary. See if he can finish him off in a pinfall here. Monkey climb. And a tag. Big Ed comes in against Adams. Straight arm left his arm. There it is, but it goes over the top and not a very good landing. The left wrist and the back there, I think it worried him mostly. Struck the left elbow, maybe. Yes, it's the way he fell. It's the left elbow that's worried him. And of course, Gary comes in and takes the tag and goes straight after that left arm now to try and get a submission. And a tag, letting his big brother take over the hold. And another straight arm lift, but this time he doesn't let him go over the top and holds him there. So Ed Wensor gets the first fall over Adams in 12 minutes, 45 seconds of this 30-minute tag.
And 12 minutes, 45 seconds with an arm submission. The first submission of the contest goes to the Wensor brothers.